know. I learned a lot watching SVU.
Oh, dude, for real.
Cool.
Cool.
This one's cool too.
Let me see this one. Not quite.
Okay.
Whoa, easy there, Justin.
Yeah, right.
With nails and all.
So I'm going to go ahead and make my weapon ready. Lock that back. Mag in. And we are loaded. Then even faster. So, first things first, go ahead and stand behind me. We're of course going to want to always have eyes and ears, right? Because you only have two eyes, you don't want to lose them. So always wear eye protection. I know sometimes it's not that cool, but I like to see, personally.
Same.
Yeah. Rounds can fragment, guns can blow up, so always wear eye protection. Of course, ear protection, because guns are loud, even with a suppressor. They're still loud, especially these two. They're still short-barreled guys, so they're going to be extremely loud. So, we'll go into stance right here. So I got my weapon loaded. I'm going to pull it back into my shoulder. And when I have that good stance and that good pressure of the weapon back into me, the weapon really isn't going to recoil that much. So, did it recoil much at all? No. These guns really are pretty simple to use. Let's go ahead and take a look down range here. So when we look at our targets right here, we have three distinct zones that we're looking at. We have the A zone, which is shot out, so let's take a look at it right here. We have the A zone, the C zone, and the D zone. Generally, we want to keep our shots to the A zone. The reason for that is, one, it's the largest part of the body, it's the easiest to aim at, and it has the most important things on the body there. The heart, the lungs, very vital vessels and passageways for blood. So this is going to guarantee good incapacitation. In general, we want to keep our shots here. Up here, we do have headshots. Generally, we don't go for headshots because the head moves a lot, so we don't recommend aiming for the head. Always center mass. Now, one thing before we get shooting for you guys are going to know this because you've already shot yesterday. However, when we're close like this, these optics and these barrels, as you can see, are at a different height. The barrel is here, I'm looking through the optic up here. Because of that, these two sight lines are not going to converge until they converge at the point I zeroed them at, which is at 100 yards. So the barrel is going straight, the optic is slightly looking down, so at 100 they converge. At 100 my bullet impact will be dead on. That's going to be common of any rifle. Because of that, when I shoot, you can see the height of my barrel versus the height of my optic. So if I aim at the A, I'm going to be hitting extremely low. So if I want to hit the A, at the center of the A zone, you can see I'm going to need to aim about 2.25 inches high, which is about the height of the optic. So if I'm looking at the target right there, I'm actually aiming, if you'll come in here and take a look, I'm actually going to be aiming right here. Now every rifle is going to be different. That depends on the height of your optic. That's going to be something that's going to be important to look at. So let's take a quick look at what those different heights are going to look at depending on where I aim. So we'll step back. My first shot will be aiming at the A, so we can see where my actual round is going to land. All right, range's hot. Aiming at the A. Okay, let's take a look. So you can see how low the shot is. That's the height of the barrel. Here's where the optic is in orientation to the weapon. Boom. Perfect. So if I need to hit that, I need to aim right there. Let's give that a shot. All right, range's hot. Cool. Shot was right there, that top one. So we need to understand what's called height of bore, which is what we were just talking about. Because a lot of people, when they're shooting with a rifle for the first time, they're like, why are my shots so low? That's why. I know you guys both dealt with that when we first started. Yeah. So to start, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on simple recoil management. I want you guys to feel what the rifle is doing. That's going to be extremely important to become a good, competent shooter. Knowing what it feels like as that bolt cycles in the system, how that rifle is jumping. Because from your perspective, looking through that optic, that red dot, that dot is going to be moving a little bit with each shot. With a good stance and good control, that will rise and then fall right back to your point of aim. And that's what we want, because that allows us to shoot faster. So let's work on that natural point of aim. Let's work on that natural recoil mitigation with a good stance. Let's get into it. So first up, we're gonna have Megan. So Megan, you'll simply be shooting at this target right here. You have to keep the group as tight as mine. All right, we'll have you standing right here. Make a mark right there. All right, so where are we gonna be standing? I mean, excuse me, where are we gonna be aiming on the target?
2 to 2.5 inches above the A.
There you are. There's different ways to load it, but in general, lock the bolt back, mag in, bolt release.
Right.
Yep.
So we're good.
Yep. Doing bolt release on that guy.
Got it.
Awesome.
Just do the backwards
Dust cover
way.
closed, good to go. All right. We should go ahead and get the gun up. Nice neutral stance. We have good cheek contact. Thumbs over the bore. She has cool gloves on. She is ready to shoot. All right, let's go ahead and start feeling that recoil. Good. That's awesome. Give me 5 more. Just feel that rifle recoiling. Good. Go ahead and safety up. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So your first couple shots were pretty good. You started kind of drifting down. I think your point of aim dropped a little bit. So you see we got 3 shots right across here. So let's go ahead and reset. Let's really work on keeping that shooting position, that aiming position right here. So about high mid chest. Good group though. You can get that stock just a little bit higher. There you are. Good. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Safety up. Awesome. Let's take a look. So she just added to the group I'd already put in there, and her shots were nice right around the A right there. So that's awesome. You're understanding that. How's the recoil feel for you?
Fine.
You don't feel it?
No.
How's the, what's the optic doing for you every time you're firing?
The more I pull it closer into me, it doesn't bounce as much.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it's naturally bouncing because
Sure.
I'm not as experienced. But when I fix my stance, it does fix itself.
Yeah, and there's going to always be a little bit, the harder you pull that weapon, you're going to get a little bit of that muscle tremor.
Yeah.
So you got to find that good balance
Yeah.
between everything. So that will come with experience, with more rounds being fired. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and let's make sure that weapon's safe. Go ahead and pass it off. All right. Peyton's up. Okay, I'll mark this for you. All right, so stand right here. Go ahead and bring that gun up. Let's take a look at her stance. And we'll have you shooting on this target right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Excellent. Awesome. Good neutral stance. Let's get that thumb over. Excellent. I want you to go ahead, aim above that A, about 2.5 inches.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and safety off. Go ahead. Good.
Do I go again?
Yeah, 5 more. Excellent. Go ahead and safety up. Right, let's take a look there. So what she did was about our first 3 shots were just right below the A. She started drifting down. She realized what she's doing, and she brought her point of aim back up. So for this next one, I want you to slow down.
Okay.
Let's keep that point of aim right there. Let's really drill that A out. Okay?
Okay.
Speed is fine. Accuracy is final. All right. Good stance. Safety off. Remember, 2.5 inches above. Good. Very good. Safety up. Awesome. Excellent work. Nice tight group. Right on the A.
Nice.
That's exactly what we want to see. So these are kind of our basic fundamentals of marksmanship. We're obviously very close right now. We're at about 5 to 7 yards depending. There are so many facets to shooting, right? We have both close work, which is what we're doing right here. This would be like your home defense type shooting, and then we have long range work. You can, on a ranch right here, you can shoot well up past a mile, far past it. That's a completely different discipline. There's a completely different set of rules, of stances, of how you set up your rifle. So there's a lot when it comes to shooting. So we are focusing on kind of one facet right now to kind of get you guys started, but you have to understand how in depth this goes, how much there is behind it. So with that being said, let's continue to work some drills and some skills that are going to be important. So one of the first things that I want to work is what's called cadence. So it's going to be important that we start kind of getting a metronome to our firing cadence. You can really tell a professional shooter by their cadence. Good professional shooters, it will sound like it's a metronome, a very fast metronome. But we want to start working that. We're going to start it really slow. So how we typically teach that on a 1,000 count. So how that will look, or how that will sound, is we'll count down for you. So 3, 2, 1. 1,000, bang. 2,000, bang. 3,000, bang. 4,000, bang. 5,000, bang. So the whole point is we want to start getting that good cadence, and we'll start speeding up. 100, bang. 200, bang. 300. Then down to 1, bang. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go down to even faster, such as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's important to say these things to yourself before you fire. Like before I do a drill, it's really common for me to kind of internally say what I want my cadence to be when I'm working these skills. Obviously not in real life. So if I'm doing a drill where it's going to be 5 rounds, I need to do this as quick as I can. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 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 right? Because I want to get that kind of internal like mechanism going. It's going to be really good for you. Now there are far better shooters than me who have a lot of different skill sets and can help build this out more for you. But we're going to start with what I know, and then you guys can leapfrog off of me to bigger and better shooters and learn a lot more. So let's go ahead and start with that cadence. I'll give you guys a good example, and then you guys can try it out. So starting up with the 1,000. So 3, 2, 1. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. All right. So taking a look, I kept my group nice and tight, just chewed out a little circle there, and I'm keeping that cadence, right? So as we start getting faster, let's take a look at that. So we'll do a 100. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And then going even faster to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then even faster. See if I have any left. Yep. So working that cadence. So we want to make sure that we have that nice metronome. So who here is good at music? Okay, we got a musician and we have rhythm.
Sure.
All right.
For this, we will.
All right. So let's work it. I don't expect you guys to get down to that fast point. That's not the point of what we're doing there. The point is to show you why it's important in building that crucial skill set. So first up, we're going to have Peyton. She's going to step up to the line, and we're going to work on that 1,000. So I'm going to count down for you. Once I count down, I'm going to say 1,000, bang, 2,000, bang, 3,000, bang, 4,000, bang, 5,000, bang.
Okay.
All right, you ready? All right, gun up, killer. 3, 2, 1. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Good, safety up. Awesome, pretty easy.
Yeah.
Let me check your mag really quick, see how many you got left. Okay, I'm gonna give you a new mag really quick.
I have one right here.
Oh, cool. Go ahead and seat that bitch in there.
Other way.
Other way? Yep, there you are.
Wait, it's full.
Push pull, motherfucker. There you go. Got it.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. All right. So that cadence was very easy for you. Let's take it down to a 100.
Okay.
100, bang. 200, bang. 3, 2, 1. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Safety up. Good. Good cadence. Good rhythm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Felt great.
So the more we do this, the better you're going to get at it, until you're getting a cadence where it's faster than you can say it. And that's what we want.
Okay.
And this will get you there. So next up, let's get Megan up there.
There you go, ma'am. Thank you. Has anyone ever told you you're like the Linus Tech Tips for guns?
Yeah, I've heard that. You're not the first. You won't be the last. Step up to the line. Hit me when you got something original. Was that your joke that you've been saving up?
Yeah. Oh! I knew it was going to be a letdown.
That's a good one. All right. So same thing. We're going to do the 1,000s. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Good safety up. Nice tight group right there. You guys are chewing out the center. Awesome. Let's go ahead and take it down to the hundreds. You ready? 3, 2, 1. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Good, safety up. Awesome. Pretty simple. Do you want to try going a little faster?
Sure.
Okay. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just on the number. Go ahead and say it to yourself. I'm not going to count for you. Awesome. Sped up a little towards the end there, but pretty good. Let's give that one more shot.
Okay.
On you. Awesome. Good. A little speed up at the very last shot. Otherwise good. That's what we want to see, right? Starting to work that cadence. That's a pretty good shot cadence right there. Before you know it, you're going to just be burning it down, both of you. So awesome, awesome start to the fundamentals right here. How you guys feeling?
Great.
Girls,
Great.
how you girls feeling? Good?
Great.
Awesome. Feeling like you are more confident behind a rifle?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, that's what I want to hear. So we've done a lot of fundamental skill work. What I want to do now is put some actual drills into practice. So these are a couple of really basic ones that I typically recommend to my shooters. So the first one we're going to start off with is the bill drill. Now you guys have done this before. So bill drill is going to be 6 rounds at 7 yards. And what is our time standard?
3 seconds.
So for a really good shooter, we'll give it 2 seconds.
Okay.
For a beginner, I want you to shoot for under 4.
Okay.
Is what we're looking for. So how a bill drill is going to work, we'll go ahead and count off 7 yards to start. It's like a Western when I turn. All right. So all A zone, because we want to make sure we're being accurate. And the point of the drill is at some point you want to fail. You want to be pushing yourself so fast that you fail. Now, for right now, I want you guys to pass it. But when you're actually practicing this, I try to go as fast as humanly possible to the point where my rounds start exiting out of the A zone. And then I know that I've hit a failure point. So that allows me to work my skills harder and to get better. So that's what you want to do. You want to fail, right?
Yeah.
Same with life, I guess. It's like a
metaphor.
metaphor.
I
I was going to say analogy, but I think a metaphor is better. Yeah. What's the difference between a metaphor and an analogy?
Metaphor uses like or as. Oh. You learn something new every day.
My college degree was useless.
I learned that in elementary school.
Did you? Gee, where'd you go to public school?
In Alabama. Ooh.
Way to go, Alabama public education.
Roll Tide.
Okay, so how are we going to start this drill? Is you're going to start at low ready. Well, for now, we'll just say looking over the top of the optic. So that means gun will be slightly depressed. I'll be looking over the top of the optic.
We're constantly challenged by brands that submit to trending ideologies instead of standing firm in American values. When heading outdoors this summer, we know a brand that you can trust.
GameGuard is an outdoor apparel brand that provides cool and comfortable clothing that allows you to enjoy the outdoors without worrying about compromising your values. GameGuard has developed apparel that performs for hardworking Americans while maintaining superior style for time out with your friends.
Shirts, pants, caps, and coolers, GameGuard creates each product with an emphasis on quality and durability. GameGuard is the outdoor brand that you can trust.
It's high quality,
and it's extremely durable.
Our listeners get an exclusive discount on everything GameGuard has to offer. You can visit GameGuard.net/GGR, or you can type in GGR at checkout for 10% off your order.
Again, that's GameGuard.net/GGR for 10% off, or type in GGR at checkout. That's GameGuard.net/GGR.
GameGuard, outdoor apparel for everyday adventures.
So right here we have a shot timer. This is what we are going to live and die by. This will let us know how quick our shots are. It will let us know how long the drill took. And it's a good way to measure your progress. Any good shooter is going to use a shot timer. Everyone who says they don't, wrong, because we're teaching, therefore it's correct. So shot timer, how it's going to work is first we want to make sure that the shooter understands the course of fire. So the first command you will ask the person who's about to run the drill is, shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
So if they answer yes, you will say stand by. You will hold down the green button. On beep, that's when you start the drill, and then we can see our times. So I'll go first. I will show you a bill drill, and then you guys will each get a chance to do it. So hopefully I do this well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
I do.
Stand by.
Cool. Let's go check it out. What's the time?
1.21.
Let's go. I've been trying to get sub-second, but it's hard. Okay, so here is my group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So I started walking up towards the last 2. That's on me. Needs to control the recoil a little bit better. I'll let it ride me. So for the bill drill for you guys, 3 or 4 seconds is actually a long, long time. So how that's going to look for you guys when you do it is, go ahead and hit me with the timer.
Stand by.
Yep. time?
2.36.
That was still about half the time. So you got a lot of time to make those shots. That was still nice and tight. Don't rush it. Make sure that you are accurate and that you are getting a good sight picture. That means every time you see that little donut of death, that dot right on the target, let that trigger off.
Donuts.
Pretty easy. Donuts.
Sounds really good right now. Donuts.
Cody, donut operator.
Sup, donut? Sup? Big
All right.
fan.
So first up, we're gonna have, we'll have Meghan first.
Duh.
All right, you're gonna be shooting on that middle target right there. Don't forget your height of a bore. Right, you're gonna need to aim a little bit higher. Shooter, you're gonna set the course fire.
Yes.
Stand by. Woo, nice. Good, so you got 2.47. Awesome, awesome job. Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So it was that first initial shot that you were high, and then you got it down. Awesome. So the only thing I would say to you is get your point of aim about right there, and you can get that overall group a little bit higher.
Okay.
Awesome job.
you,
You
sir.
passed the standard very
Yay.
well. Next up, Peyton.
Oh. Where's the line?
Right there.
Right.
Yep, you're standing at the correct place.
Okay.
Shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
Stand by. Awesome, 4.55. Very good. Go ahead and safety up. Grouping was super tight. That was awesome. That's what I like to see. Let's give it one more go.
Okay.
You got this. Half step back. There you are. Shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
Stand by.
Oh wait.
Yep. Nice. 4.09.
Nice.
High five.
Nice.
Let's go. Very good. Awesome. So let's take a look right there. Nice tight group. That's exactly what I want to see. Excellent job, guys. Very good shooting. So you guys were both able to put 6 rounds at 7 yards in under 5 seconds, which is awesome. And some of you did it in like 2.59. You did it in 4.09 for your fastest time. Those are excellent times for both of you. And it can only get better from here. So the more you do this, you're going to be going sub-second before you know it. And this is an awesome drill because it trains both your ability to control the recoil, for your cadence on your shot control. I love this drill, so this will be something I want you guys to continue doing. Now, with all of that being said, the next drill we're going to do is the what?
Through the chest, one to the head.
There we go. To the chest, one to the head. That is a Mozambique. That is known as a failure to stop. The reason that we use it is sometimes people don't drop from shots to the chest because the human body is resilient. So typically with a couple shots to the chest, people drop to the ground. They're not able to move as well. And then to end a threat, you need to sometimes put it through the brain. This has been proven in real life many times. This is a very common drill to run in military and civilian sectors. So 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. How it's going to look once you have been shooting for a while, and then we'll go about the speed we want you guys to go at. So here you are. Megan, if you get close to me.
Did you get that?
I might have missed it.
Now, for this drill, we are closer. We're at about 5 yards. All right. Okay.
Shooter,
Ready.
are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Cool. Time?
Oh, it kept going.
Oh, you're good. So sometimes it always pick up with the suppressor.
Yeah.
That's okay. That felt fast.
It was very fast. I think I caught it at like 1 point something.
So we got 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Easy. So the speed I want you guys to go at is going to be a little bit slower. So what's going to look is, hit me one more time.
Okay. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 1.43.
Yes. Now, notice something. After the 2 to the chest, I didn't go bop, bop, bop. I went bop, 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 right? It's that cadence. So the same thing carries over into when we're transitioning areas of the body or transitioning target to target. So I want you guys to have that good cadence. So however long it takes you to aim from here to here should be the cadence that you're at. So if it's bang, 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 it's fine. Cadence is important. So work that. What's really nice is that the second round that gets you over the second to third round, you have to go from the chest to the head. What's nice is that when you fire a gun, it recoils, right? Allow that recoil to ride your weapon up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Just stop fighting the recoil for that second to third shot, and you're gonna be able to be quicker. I don't expect you guys to be super fast to start. A couple tips to kind of get you going. So with that being said, let's go ahead and on the middle target. First up, we have Peyton. Peyton, you're gonna stand right here at this line. Let's get you going. All right, take a step forward. There you are.
Shooter, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by.
Nice, good.
Ooh, 1.52.
Rough.
So this guy took it through the neck. Still a really,
Still dead.
that is dead center though, I will give you that. A little low, still ahead, we'll give it to you.
Okay.
Good in the chest, give it one more. I want you to aim right here, because remember the height of a bore? So we can get in the head.
Okay.
All right there, there you are. All right, take a step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward. There you are. Okay.
Shooter, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo! There we go. Safety up.
1.65.
Good. Awesome. Low in your first two shots, but you took your time and you got it.
Okay.
The only thing we'll say is cadence, right? I want
Yeah.
you to work that cadence in the future. Good job in Mozambique, though.
Nice.
He's definitely dead. The paper target deserved it
Got him.
for killing a tree.
Nice.
He loves trees. All right, next up, we got Megan.
Yep.
Shooter, are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by.
Nice. Excellent. Safety up.
I didn't catch it.
Okay.
Yes, with the suppressor, you gotta get that thing a little closer. Good chest shots, good head shot. The only thing I'm gonna say to you is
Aim higher.
cadence.
Cadence.
Cadence. It was bop, bop, bop,
Bop.
bop, bop, bop. Let's work
Okay.
that cadence. A little slower on the chest shots. Let's get it up.
So that's
Step
what
forward.
she said.
Right. Oh Lord. All right, get right up against the ejection port. Here, I got it. Shooter, you understand the course fire?
Yes.
Stand by. Good. 144. So cadence was excellent. A little low. I will take it. That is an excellent shot. Right center mass, and then just a little bit below the A zone in the head box, but we consider the head box. Great shot.
Cool.
Awesome. You guys feeling pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this is our most basic shooting course work right here. So with all that being said, let's talk about it, and then we'll finish it out.
Yeah.
Cool. Girls Gone Right, I have taken over your show, so please take it away. Tell me what you guys learned and what you're thinking.
So the first thing that I learned was how important gun safety is, and the second thing is if me and Megan can do this, literally you guys can do it. You need a good trainer, you need gun safety, and you need practice.
Yeah. Everything that Peyton just said, I totally agree with. Honestly, guns are not scary unless you make them scary. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's super fun. The fifth rule of gun safety is have a good time.
Yeah.
Right? So, obviously you want to get professional training. It's like if I wanted to learn golf, Justin back there is a golfer, I'm not going to just go and start, hitting balls as hard as I can. I'm going to go and get somebody to
Practice.
tell me how I should swing, how I should grip it. Same thing with guns. Make sure you get a good, first couple training sessions and then start practicing from there.
Yeah.
Just like weightlifting or anything else, you want to make sure that you're getting a little bit of professional training. What is the biggest thing that you learned from actually shooting today?
From shooting, I would say is the control. It's so important, especially if you are trying to become skilled and hit the target and get closer and closer every time. The more control that you have, the less recoil it has, and the closer you get to that target.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Honestly, the optic was the biggest takeaway for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even put the physics of that together until you pointed that out. Just aiming a little higher.
It's weird, and then it gets
Yeah.
a little bit weirder the further you shoot out as you
Yeah.
start getting convergence of those rounds.
Yeah.
It gets really weird really quick, and bullets do really weird things when they're in the air.
Yep.
So there's a lot to learn. We've pretty much just thrown like a rock at a frozen pond and just kind of skipped off it. There's so much to it. I wish I could take a year to go over all the training and everything
Yeah.
that we need to go to, because there's a lot of skills involved. But this is a good start, and hopefully it's a good start off point for you guys as well. Lots of great channels to learn from, lots of great trainers to learn from. So please go practice and
But he's
please
the
get
best.
training.
Yes.
I am not the best. If I was the best, I'd be a professional trainer. I'm a professional YouTuber because those who can't teach do or something like that. I'm not good enough to teach, but I'm happy to have taught you guys a little bit of what I know. There are people who specialize in training. I would definitely go to them because like Haley Strategic is a great one. Lena Michalik, if you want women-specific training. 6 Hour Rose, Beretta with their new women's program. There's a lot of great ones. Go find them, get out there, and get that training.
We'll
Yeah.
link those below.
And go follow Grand Thumb if you want to see more gun content. And we're going to continue it just because we want to become better skilled.
Good.
And keep this going.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
See you on the next one.